Belgium, otherwise known as the Fries country. This country, with a surface area of 13,000 km square and a population of 11 million inhabitants, has the particularly important in the Europe. Indeed, first of all, it's one of the 6 founding countries of the Union. And it hosts, in its capital Brussels, the Council of the European Union, the European Commission, the parliamentary committees, and 6 additional plenary sessions of the European Parliament. Also, there is other international organizations, such as NATO. In other words, this is where it all happened. Also, if we still think about Europe, Belgium is certainly the second best European football team, behind France, even if it's not the opinion of their goalkeeper, who is still mourning about their defeat. But sorry for Courtois, we won. However, it's still much better than Greece. Sorry, professor, but you suck at football. Anyway, let's stick to the theme of the course and talk about Europe. And start from the beginning. During the post-war period, 1951, 6 countries came together to create Europe. More precisely, the European Coal and Steel Community, ECSC, signed a treaty signed for a period of 50 years to ensure lasting peace on the continent, thanks to the development of a production solidarity between France and Germany in a strategic sector, making any confrontation between these two countries impossible. This organization will be the first step toward an European federation. Of course, a brilliant idea comes from a Frenchman. Please clap your hand for our business foreign minister at the time, Robert Schuman. After that, 22 other countries were integrated into Europe, with more or less honesty. Yes, I'm talking about Greece again. And Belgium, if I may say so, are the bosses of the Union. Indeed, as I said before, Brussels is the host of 2 institutions of the European Union, which form what is commonly called the institutional triangle essential to its functioning. They define the policies and laws that apply through the European Union. In addition, Brussels is also the venue for meetings of the European Council. These are in essence summits of EU heads of state or government, which decide on the general political priorities and major initiatives of the European Union. Finally, many other institutions linked to the European Union, such as the European Economic and Social Committees or the Committee of the Region, are also based in Brussels. I will nevertheless ask the Belgium to stay humble, because if they have all of this, it's mainly due to their advantageous geographical position. In fact, they are in the middle of Europe. By the way, let's talk about Belgium. There is a lot to be said. First of all, contrary to the majority of the European countries, Belgium is not a democracy, but a federal constitutional monarchy. Instead of having a president as head of state, they have His Majesty King Philippe. However, his powers are defined by the constitution. It states that the king of the Belgians reigns but does not govern. His powers are limited. But this does not prevent him from having a major political influence in the country. Basically, he do not pay tax and distribute medals and titles of nobility. He also signed the law, so in theory he could block legislation, but in reality the Council of Ministers has some tweaks. As in 1990, King Baudouin disapproved a law legalizing abortion. The Council of Ministers then had to use a legal trick to pass the law. He had provisionally declared the king as the impossibility of reigning. So then the head of government is actually Alexander Crew. To finish my video, I will tell you some more or less important facts about Belgium. First, Belgium holds the world record for the longest period without a government, 589 days, from 2010 to 2011. Secondly, Belgium is not only the land of chips, but also of chocolate, and they produce more than 200,000 tons of chocolate per year. In the 1970s, light beer was served during school lunch. Also, beer is legal at 16 years old, the other type of alcohol at 18 years old. It's important to know that there is around 800 types of beer brewed in Belgium. 3 languages are spoken in Belgium. On the Walloon side, French, on the Flemish side, German and Dutch. There is a kind of war between them, and they don't like each other very much. Finally, There is three main type of Belgian waffle: the Liège waffle, the Brussels waffle, and the pancakes waffle. Beer, chocolate, waffle, fries. Finally, I might go live there. Thank you for your attention. This is all I had to say about Belgium. And if I had to say a last word for the Belgium, good luck for the next World Cup.